You're cutting that out.
Hell nah.
Happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever day you're watching this on. I don't know when this video is going to be posted, but welcome to a special edition of Zeducation with Deve and Megan. Megan's back from Sweden for a little bit, and we decided that we're going to do this video again. You guys liked story time. What did we call it last time?
Zed myths.
Zed myths and legends, and a myth is fake. Those were not fake.
We got them a couple times.
So we're doing a special edition. Megan has compiled some of our story hours throughout the year in Zeducation and some of the best comments throughout the year. We're going to be reviewing that today. Before we begin, do we have any words of wisdom before we start from both of you? This is on the spot. On the spot. Do you guys have anything to say before we start? Before the new year begins?
Oh.
Any New Year's resolutions? Let's do that. Any New Year's resolutions?
Don't die.
Okay.
All right.
What's your 5-year plan?
What is it? Don't die?
Yeah.
He has a 5-year plan.
Yeah.
All right, Megan. So let's jump into this. If you're ready for today's story hour, Zed Myths, apparently is what we're going to call this, head down and like this video. And if you're new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now, on to today's story hour. Megan, you do the honors. Let's jump into it. Megan, how's all the clips? I have no idea what we're going to be looking at today. So,
Yeah, I will say, when I was going through which clips, the folder, since the last time, so the last...
Which was what, August?
August.
Yeah.
The folder had 136 clips in it. So I don't even think we've made 136 videos since then. So you're cranking out 2-3 myths a video.
It's bullshit. and Deve is here to confirm. Deve confirmed a lot of my stories last time.
Which there's definitely a conspiracy there.
We have no idea what's coming. So do the honors. Give us go whatever you an intro. Give us an intro to this. However,
Here we go, guys. That was sorry. We're just
Here we go, guys.
Here we go, guys.
Go.
Oh, white people don't have any culture. They don't have any culture. Okay, have you ever been in a room full of Caucasians and you hear dun, dun, na, 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 na. Let's go, girls.
Okay, all right. She has a good point. If you've ever been to any Midwest bar, any wedding, and that comes on, Shania Twain, Feels Like a Woman, the place erupts. Every woman in that bar, it like turns a switch on. It's bizarre. I've seen it 1,000 times. And I'm not lying. It's wild. So what am I debunking here? What's getting debunked?
There was a lot to unpack. I would say, first of all, I've just never seen that happen.
What?
You said you've seen it 1,000 times.
Oh, Dave, can you confirm? Woo! Instant reaction. Woo! Yep. Woo!
I don't
Floor floods. It's all women out there. All the guys are just like, let's go take a piss, dude. Every time.
Yep.
I guess I haven't been to enough Midwestern bars and weddings.
I want people in the comments too on these, like, confirming that this is a real thing.
Okay.
All right.
1,000 times.
At least. Sleeping with your feet outside the blanket increases likelihood of monsters by 75%. Yeah, look at that. That's terrifying. This is a fact check truth. I don't know if you guys knew this. If you sleep with a leg out, they'll reach right from underneath the bed. Happened to me twice. Haven't you ever seen that movie? What's that movie
Monsters
called?
Under the Bed.
Isn't it Little Monsters?
Or yeah, Little Monsters.
No.
Oh my gosh. One of the best movies of all time.
Uh-huh.
Little Monsters. Watch it. You'll be terrified. It happens.
Yeah.
It's happened twice. You're having a bad day. Just remember, someone bought this watermelon. Surprisingly, this is not the worst I've ever seen. And that's not have you ever seen the videos of, like, on TikTok or, like, there's no pink at all in the middle. They cut it open, it's like completely white. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, completely white.
All right, I'll put in a video. I'll go find it.
My wife, every time I can't find something.
Are we out of ketchup?
No, it's on the bottom shelf.
That's where I'm looking.
Next to the yogurt?
I'm telling you, it's not here.
Hold on. Video. There's ketchup.
It was not there.
It was there.
Wholesome TikTok. Also, something that we don't talk about enough. Women do have this superpower. I swear to God, this is a thing. I just saw my mom do it to Neve the other day.
Yeah, I quit looking. About the last year, I'm done looking for stuff. Just ask. It's easier. Saves time.
Saves time. Yeah. It just happened to me. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I swear, I'm not kidding. My wife, I think it was the pizza cutter. I was like, the pizza cutter is not in here. I swear it's not in here. And she walked over, and as she was walking over, I found the pizza cutter in the drawer. Glad he addressed the baby thing. Tyler's poor wife spends weeks planning the big reveal. Then Tyler, yeah, we're having another kid. Yeah, well, you know what? I got mixed up because we have the morning show, and I know that I talked about it on the morning show, but I thought I talked about it on the main channel on Zeducation, but clearly I didn't. And everyone was like, yeah, I love how you just randomly dropped that out there. That he's having, there's going to be 2 kids next year. Wait, did he just say that they're having another kid? March. Another baby coming, another little girl. I'll never understand guys who pay dominatrixes to degrade them. Just get married and fold the towels wrong. Dude. We really don't have that problem in this household, honestly, but I've seen it. I've seen that degradation in other relationships, yes. That's actually, there's a dark story there, yes. Oh. Not in like a close relationship, but I knew a friend that was dating this girl who was like that. It was like, dude, what are you doing? You gotta get yourself out of this. This is abuse, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
sad. I know. That's like, but again, I've seen it.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I want you to know, thanks to you, my 8-year-old daughter called me a poor bastard while we were on a car ride. Mind you, used it perfectly too. But when asked if she knows what it means, and then that's a bad word, she said, well, Tyler Zed says it all the time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, all right? You know what? I could say a lot worse things, all right? Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, poor bastard. You know? It's actually hilarious. I'm sorry. Kids these days will never understand. Swimmer Mix 1999. Those were the days, man. And you get to burn CDs. If you're Deve, you're burning CDs and selling them at school and getting in trouble. True story.
I did not sell them. We were the only people with a computer that burned them. And our family had the junk computer that everyone downloaded stuff on. I was sick from school for a week, and I get a call that goes, you're selling this for money? I haven't even been to school in a week. What are you talking about?
How did that rumor spread? No,
how it spread is that they had to give me $1 for the CD.
Oh, for the burn CD.
For the actual CD.
Got it,
not anything to do with the music.
Not the content.
Yeah, because they were spendy.
Dude, there's limitations on how long these laws last, man. You can admit it.
Well, no, I actually didn't.
So you've never
Statute of limitations, man.
Yeah, you've never made money from a burn CD.
A burn DVD. That's different.
Which movie?
300.
I'm dead serious when I say that every pizza place should do this.
It was genius.
Like, why not make the menus like this?
This is genius.
Perfect. Whoever invented this is a marketing genius.
I want this at my next pizza parlay experience. I want to see this. If I don't see this in the next year everywhere, I'm done at your restaurant. I'll stand by that. I'll stand by that. I have a really good friend that runs a pizza place too, and I'll put that in his ear. If he doesn't change this, I'm out.
Wow. Okay.
Rafferty's Pizza, by the way, delicious. If you've never, Central Minnesota. Couldn't have gone worse. Oh, jeez. What are they opening the door for? Oh no, it's a wedding. Oh. I love how I forgot all about these clips. They're funny again. I hope everything else went well. I've seen bad stuff happen at weddings, but you just got to roll with it. Roll with the punches. Oh, you want to hear the story?
Well, yeah.
So this was a couple years ago now. A friend of ours got married, and she was walking in, and her the veil got caught like on the door, and it just pulled right off as she was walking down the aisle, and she just went with it, and it was great because it was like she kept her cool and she just went without the veil.
Nice.
Okay.
And then the speeches go wrong. Have you been to a wedding when the speeches go wrong?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe save that.
Okay. Rand 52 grills a mean burger, calls his son Big Guy, loves saying get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. What are those 623s? Pretty sure I've told the story 1,000 times, but yeah, I know my wife hid those on me. Story time. Dave got them for me as a joke when my daughter was born. He said, "Welcome to the dad club." So those shoes sat in my closet for like a year. Finally, my other shoes got wet. So I was like, oh, I have those. I'll put them on, whatever. I don't care. Put them on. Comfiest shoes I've ever worn in my life. New Balance, you can make them look a little bit better. They look a little silly. Anyways, my wife hid them. She didn't like me wearing them, I think, because I can't find them. I don't know where they are. They're right over there.
Throw her under the bus.
It goes off of what we were just talking about earlier. Yeah. They're on the shoe rack over here in the garage.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
my God.
I love you.
Does she know that you threw her under the bus?
No, but she's going to see this. I'm going to show it to her. She's going to laugh.
Okay, that is interesting. After the whole women know where everything is.
They do. That's
But
actually true.
In the meantime, you're just straight up like, she hit him.
I thought she did. Are they not really comfortable?
Yeah, they're nice shoes.
They're nice shoes. Dads out there, can you confirm? I'm considering buying more to have for, special events, mowing, gym, yard, I'm at that point.
You got to get jean shorts before you do that.
With the high white tube socks. Yeah. When the boat across the lake hooks onto a big one. Dude, I just did this a couple weeks ago. All of a sudden I see his rod's bending over. You don't want to be a jerk about it, but got to see what he's catching. Maybe see what he's using for bait or for bait and a hook. And is he using a bobber? What's the situation over there? That's why if you do hook onto one, you kind of got to make sure you're turned away from other anglers so they don't see it, because screw them. That's a true story. My father-in-law and I were out there, and we caught 2 24-inch walleyes, in 10 minutes. It was nuts. And I was like, get the net, because there was a boat right behind us. And then he started hooking onto fish, and it was like, what the hell is he using? What, is he using slip bobber too? Got leeches? This if you fish, this is a thing. They call it talking. If someone comes in, they see you catch a fish, they come sit right on top of your spot, right on you.
That's why you see one guy starts the trend and then 10 boats all surround.
Yep.
Sounds like there's enough fish for everyone.
But people are too lazy to find them.
Yeah, so they go and they see people that are catching, they be lazy. They go.
Is that lazy, or is that a good strategy?
No, not a good strategy. That's being an a-hole. Thanks to all those ports, not you, that make life easier. I frickin' hate that port so much. I still don't understand how there's not a universal port situation yet, but here we are.
I just wanted to address your hatred for this very specific port.
Did you not hear him audibly laugh? He knows the struggle too.
Well, the best is the old TVs used to have every single one of those. Now you get a couple HDMIs and that's it.
Okay, here, prediction time, because you explained what one of your dreams are. One of your dreams is.
Okay, I have 3 dreams that are recurring. One of them is that my teeth are falling out.
Yeah, sorry. Keep going.
Another one is that I'm back in school and I'm late for class because I forgot my locker combination. And then another one is that I rejoined the military and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I already did this. Why am I going backwards? And those are the 3 recurring dreams that I have at least once or twice a year each.
Okay. So I let you keep going, but what I actually meant was...
Is it like a dream? What?
Like one of your aspirations? But the fact that you were very quick to rattle off your 3
Well, it's funny because I
recurring
actually just had this conversation with Daniel. We were talking about that military dream.
Oh,
He's like,
okay.
dude, I have that all the time. Once a year I have that, he said.
Huh.
Anyone in the military, do you have that dream where you're back in the military and you're in boot camp and you're like, what am I doing with my life? I did this already. What is one of my dreams? To get rid of income tax.
Okay.
I don't know, honestly.
Any others?
I don't know. Catch a 30-inch walleye. That's a real one. Real dream. Achieve your dreams. I'm not even kidding you. This is a dream of mine. It's a dream. I wish I could achieve that dream. When you have kids, 6 a.m. on the dot every
I
morning.
was just
sometimes
thinking that
earlier.
actually.
I miss sleep. I really do. That's true. I'm not even. We go to bed at like 8:30, and then I wake up at 5, and I'm like, oh. Yep. But then you get my daughter in her room. Daddy, mommy, are you? Where are you? But she doesn't say the where. She says, "Are you?
Are you?
Yeah,
That's
it's so cute. It's like, all right, I can get up at 5 o'clock for this.
Aw.
In the 1980s, hamburgers ate you. I briefly remember this in the 90s when I was a kid. Kind of a badass playground, if you ask me. And they got rid of it. It's a shame.
I've never seen this before.
Really?
Yeah.
Remember these?
Well, I more so remember they had the game stations. So you had like a 4-player N64.
Yeah, they had
And-
those for a period. Yep.
Imagine if those things were around for COVID. Those were germ senders. Like, if you wanted to get germs and you wanted to, like, go lick one of those controllers.
And go play in the ball pit.
Yep.
Everybody's so creative. See how that looks like we probably wasn't supposed to do that? But we did. There's no other reason you would do it that way. See how it looks like you probably wouldn't want to see that? But
Not too sure I understand that one. You know, is it the property line like through the middle of those trees, or what's the deal here? It looks like crap, for one. For two, I never understood this though, because I've seen places where the house is in the middle of the tree. They build around the tree, and the tree is in the middle of the house. I've seen it at a couple places. That tree's gonna die one day. It's gonna fall over, and you're gonna have to rebuild everything pretty much. So I never really understood that. Talking about the tree?
Yeah.
Dave, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, right down the road, the restaurant.
Yep. Right down the road.
You said I've seen multiple houses.
Haven't you ever heard of a tree house?
No, that's different.
No, there are some. I've seen a couple people we know have inside their house. They built it as part of the foundation, but it's a dead tree, and they built it up to be part of the
Like a support beam kind of?
yeah support beam.
Yeah, it's a real thing that happens. And that is, there's a restaurant around here that has that in the restaurant.
Yeah, we'll tell you after.
Okay. Okay. I don't know,
You learn
man.
something every day.
Like maybe like one time you would see it, but then you're like a common occurrence. I don't know.
Congrats on the baby girl. Do not worry too much about being outnumbered by the girls. I've seen your facial hair attempts, so I'm sure they will just count you as another one of the girls. You'll blend in.
That's actually-
LOL.
LOL. That's real funny. Real funny.
Anything to say about it?
I got nothing. That's like that meme. Put that meme in there with the ginger kid eating the apple. When your friends roast you so hard, all you can do is mock them.
Oh, yeah.
I got a future Ronald Acuna. Oh, here we go.
All right, got this pitch machine. You ready?
What is that?
The hitching.
Poor little guy.
It's all right, kid. Just got to shake it off. I'm not kidding you. Here's a story time. That happened to me in a game. It was the last out of the game. I was pitching. Pop fly right in the sun. Hit me right in the face. Blood everywhere. Our shortstop picked it up, threw the kid out. We won. I'm sitting there crying. It happens. You just got to brush it off. Next game, you'll get him, man. Did happen. You would have been first year Mustang.
Yep.
Dave might have been the one that picked it up and threw it out. Hit me right in the face. And there was guys on base too, and we would have lost if you didn't throw it. If it was you or whoever. I was laying there like, oh, got him out. Everyone's cheering, and I'm just like, oh, And then we had a pizza party after that. That's how I remember it too, because we had a pizza party and I couldn't eat the pizza because my lip was all messed up. Yeah,
So sad.
yeah, I got hit.
Get.
That's what you get for missing the pop fly, you idiot.
How old are you?
I would have been like 9 or 10. Yeah.
Man.
Every construction worker, when you drive by a project that they worked on, see that? I built that. I mean, if I were a construction worker, I would do the same thing. I'd be proud of that. Like, you did a real thing. You built a real thing. That's amazing. That being said, I already heard you say it 1,000 times.
I guess.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. See, it does help that you're here. I guess, like, I've never ridden with a construction worker, I guess. And
Well, we know, like, everyone around here is like, they build their own houses and they, like, that's the culture around here. It's like everyone is like, they know that stuff. Tyler, I miss sleep. I really do. Me, just wait. My youngest is 2, and he wakes me up 2 to 3 times a night still. My oldest is 7. He'll wake me up in the middle of the night just to change the color on his star projector. You're going to be tired for a long time. We just had this conversation.
That star projector would go right in the trash. You can't change it yourself. Not my problem. Like,
Yeah, really. How difficult could it be? I don't know.
Let's say thanks to the real Santa. I'm glad you excluded the USPS, the U.S.
boy.
Postal Service, because they don't count.
I'm getting angry again.
Some of you watching this right now, you work for the USPS. Maybe you're good at your jobs. But I'm sorry, you get lumped in with all the bad ones, because there are a lot of bad ones that work at the USPS. That have experience. I do. Well, let's just start off with their inefficient business practices, all right? They're losing lots of money every year, okay? So screw them for that. B, when we shipped our merch and stuff, we use mostly USPS, right? And it's like a problem for them to come and get packages. It's like, we literally paid you. Our customers, viewers like yourself, paid to have shipping. And we're paying you to do, this is your job. This is your job. Do your job and quit complaining, you losers. Drives me nuts. And I wish Daniel were here to, because he's the one that does the merch. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster of a business. Hate doesn't even describe my anger with that place. Ugh, next.
I did see one comment that was like, I work for USPS. Sorry to that one person.
Sorry. You might have a great job, but it's like maybe you're the one person at CNN that does their job. They have a journalistic integrity. But I'm sorry, you work for CNN. That's like working for the USPS. Yes, you are labeled as under that. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You should find a new job. You should go work at UPS or FedEx. That's how I feel about that. The main function of the pinky toe is to make sure that all the furniture in the house is in place. Ooh. I broke my toe one time stubbing, and I swear to God, fact check crew, add it to the story video, Megan. I did. It was my big toe actually. So, but anyways, pinky toe. This is it hurts a little more on the pinky toe.
That's true. That happened.
But don't be graphic about it, because
No. My friend Trevor was over, and it was actually when we played pony baseball. It was during the season. We had a game the next night, and I missed it because I broke my toe. I missed like the last 3 games. And I was running up the stairs, and I stubbed my toe on the top step, and I literally heard it crack. I literally heard it crack, and then my toenail popped off.
Oh!
And
Oh my God.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling what happened.
I said I don't want to.
Okay. Well, that's what happened, and I missed my baseball games.
Gross.
Night people when morning people are asleep. Morning people when night people are asleep. Dude, that's you, dude. Speaking of Dave, this is Dave too. He wakes up at 5:30. His volume is 10 or 0. That's where his volume level of his voice is, and it's in the morning. It's at 10. It's part of our family, I think. Like there's a gene in our family, and Dave got the gene.
Well, and some of it too is because the night before I'm actually trying to go to bed and everyone's loud, and then when I'm loud, it's a big deal. When they're loud, nothing to see. It's like, all right. Coffee's ready.
The bell. No, my daughter, your oldest son, mom, they all have the gene too.
Yep.
There's level 10 or 0. Wedding speeches are so easy, you don't even have to make a real joke. Just say a problem they have. And we all know Chris loves wine. Hysteria. Applause break. That's like just follow the blueprints. Like, don't go over the top with your wedding speeches. I've seen some really good ones, and I've seen some really big train wrecks. I've seen some train wrecks. None that I've ever been at a wedding with you, but there was one that I went to. She tried to do like a rap. She tried to do like a music thing, and it was like, stop, just stop.
Just too cringe.
It was like, oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. And that, it was just, yeah.
Yep.
Dude, PSA, just in general, anytime someone's like, I wrote a song, or I'm about to rap, or here's a poem, just don't do it.
Yeah, stick to the blueprint, right?
Yeah, there's just rarely has it actually come through being like, that was actually okay. It's usually like, this is what I'm doing the whole time. Like,
mostly. You know what? I actually, in my experience, I feel like I've seen way more good ones than bad ones.
That's good.
Your best man. That was a great speech.
Yeah, you got to keep it PG.
Yeah.
The one I saw, they told about.
Oh
You might
yeah,
have to
this is a bad one, dude.
went in depth about them watching them
Hook up
Yeah. And
in front of everyone.
In front of everyone, details. And they tried pulling the mic away, and it was just like, and he
tried pulling the mic away.
Well, not like up and grabbed it, but it was like, you better. And he's like, well, and then you should have seen. And everyone's like, yeah, everyone's like, oh man,
just like,
yep.
That's insane. Who
Yeah.
are these people? Oh, that's bad.
To understand millennials, you have to understand that the happiest time of our lives was the 142 days between when Shrek released and 9/11. I actually remember those days, and those were pretty good days. 5th grade gym class. Yep. Great time. Great time in my life.
That was a weird start where you're like, 2 of the best days.
Yeah, it was worded badly. I'll say that. Worded poorly. The days between those days, yes, not including 9/11, up to 8 a.m. whenever that happened.
Oh my god.
It was a good day. That 160 days was good. Those were good days. Truly, Pokemon that was ramping up. At the time.
They had to ban that everywhere.
Shrek, revolutionary movie, right?
When we were like 10, but okay.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. That's a great period of time right there. Poorly worded, yes, I will say that. Bro is not messing around today. I am not kidding you. Dude, that is a picture of Dave in the future. Dave eats Tums like they're candy. And that's not a joke. You should head to his channel right now and ask him about it. Flood his comments with what's the Tums story. Tell me about how many Tums do you have a day? Ask him that. How many Tums do you eat a day? Let's see if we can get him to address this in a video. It's true. It's actually alarming. Dude, that can't be good for you. First off, how many people went to your channel and asked that?
It was littered for a week. I still get comments get comments.
Like hundreds of comments?
Oh yeah.
Thousands?
Hard to say thousands. I would say hundreds.
Great work, everyone.
Yep.
Now, address what I just said.
Well, I do have Tums on me. It's just not in the vehicle. I always have them on deck. You just never know when you need one.
I've never had a Tums.
I think the funniest story was
always have them on deck.
Was Jake. We're sitting down. I think it was last Christmas. And Jake's like, oh, I need a Tums. I had some in my pocket. And just gave it to him.
What did he say?
I think
just carry these around?
Yeah, I don't think he was fazed by it. Just thanks, man.
You ever seen people that carry around the Tabasco sauce or the sriracha on their belt loop?
Oh.
That's what Devin is with Tums.
Yeah, the Tums situation. Lots of people left comments about your well-being.
Everyone did. They're like, dude, your kidneys are going to calcify.
Yeah, some people.
They're going to calcify.
Yeah. You only live once, man.
You only die once, brother.
Name a song you don't play at a wedding.
Well, you got to WAP, of course. You don't play that. I have heard that played. I have heard that played at weddings, though.
Oh my gosh.
I swear to God.
Yeah, I think I wanted to ask you about that last time. You've heard WAP played at a wedding?
Yeah. I'm not kidding.
That's insane.
That is.
And I actually think the words were playing too. It's not like an instrumental. I'm not kidding.
Well,
wasn't an acoustic version?
No.
Was it censored?
I just remember being at the wedding and being like, wow, they're allowing this? I'm not kidding.
You don't have a lot of other details about did it seem like that kind of wedding, or was this really?
No.
So it was just out of nowhere?
No, it was there was no restrictions on songs. I mean, it's play whatever,
Were older people just horrified?
I don't remember.
I just because you're making it up.
That is bull. No. Yes, this happened. All right, next. Red onions are clearly purple. Yeah, who the hell named that? I've always wondered the same thing. Not even joking.
You just I just feel like you're not always sitting around wondering that.
I've always wondered that. So you're telling me for 24 hours out of the day for the last 5 years? I love that explanation. You're telling me you're always sitting around thinking about the purple onions.
You're not worried about election integrity. You're not worried about what's going on in the geopolitical atmosphere. You're worried about freaking purple onions, man.
Yeah. You're not worried if your propane tank is filled or not? Like,
life problems, man. That's one of them. I didn't even say that. That's why I'm laughing. I have always wondered that. Like, I'm not
always wondering that.
This is out of control. This is out of control. Oh,
my stomach hurts.
I will do the punishments when Tyler can count or gets glasses. I'm literally like this.
We'll zoom right in on.
I'm not even kidding you. I was recording the audiobook, and the first day there's like a little like a stand, right? And I was reading it like this far away. And on the second day, I held the iPad like this, and I did way better because I was like, I wasn't having as many mistakes. I wasn't rereading things, and we got done earlier that day. So I was like, and I told him like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I need glasses. I'm pretty sure I do, but I just can't admit it yet. That's not me admitting it. Let's end the video. End the video. What do you think about today's video? Thank you all for all your comments. Not the roasts, of course. Stop roasting me. Parting words from Megan and Dave. Who wants to go first? You guys knew this was coming.
Oh, you're right. And still, I never plan ahead. I don't know. Keep it up, you guys. I'm always the one in the comments screenshotting these. And, the more you roast him, the more I'll screenshot. I know he doesn't want that, but I'm the one who puts this together, so.
Thanks, you guys, but you're taking a little easy on the guy. All right? Go hard. Or go home. Stay there. All right?
It's messed up, man. All right, guys, that is it for today's show. Let us know what you think down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Education.
12, 15. Oops, stepping on them. It's black. Anyway.
Idiots.
Thanks for watching today's show. If you have not yet, head over to Amazon or Barnes & Noble or Target or Walmart and check out my new book, Trailer Park Parable, and pre-order your copy today.